In this hand we get dealt king-9 offsuit on the bottom, and we've got a fish open limping in middle position. A lot of regulars think it's best to just dump it and fold right away, but I think that only means we are walking away from a pretty big plus EV spot by choosing not to play a potting position versus a weaker opponent. Fish usually limp with a ton of trash hands and play pretty passively and straightforward after the flop. Therefore, I think we should be raising and trying to isolate the villain with a lot of hands, not only king-9. Any suited ace, most suited connectors, any pair, any 2 cards above 10 at least. In fact, you could potentially do this with any 2 cards, as you have the advantage of both position, initiative and post-flop skill edge. Just pay attention to the effective stack size. If opponent is sitting on a short stack, you might get in trouble. So, we raise to 5 big blinds, which is my standard ISO versus a single limper, and we get flattered by both the big blind and the fish. We flop second pair, backdoor straight and flush draws. We see bet too little over half the pot and the limper calls. Turn brings us the second nut flush draw, and I decide to check behind, as I don't want to fold my decent equity in case it gets raised, and we aren't getting much value from worse hands here. The river gives us trips and the fish bets very small. Now the question you should ask yourself is if there's any value in raising here. Yeah, definitely. There are worse hands we call like any check, jack 10, queen jack, ace jack, and even bigger trips. A hand like 9-10 or queen 10, heck, the fish might find a hero called Dace 8 or pocket 7s. So we make it really more than 3x his dunk size, and he quickly calls with his jack 5.